So Ed, what do you think is the one lesson, the one nugget from NLP?
One nugget. Know thyself.
Know thyself.
To come, it's the integrity piece. It's that bit about who am I, who we are when we are kind of moving through the world. And as far as that's concerned, I do have a confession to make. Those of you who know the Enneagram and know all the numbers, so I've been masquerading as a 9. I'm really 4. Nines are.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Ron comes with this question. What is that? Nines are gut types. They kind of start from here, but nines also like to sit out kind of umbrella-like. There's me and myself in a second. 4s are heart types. They're here. And as we were training, Linda and I were training the last intensive, we were sitting on the porch of TST like we do, looking at our charges rambling through the park. Little nudge, little push, little Trixie moment, and the penny drops, and I'm like, damn. Yeah, I am. And it's like the numbers don't really matter. It's knowing, it's that information, it's that game storm. It's knowing who I am in here. And knowing when maybe there are bits of me that aren't here, and getting them here, and going for it. And that's the first step. I would say one nugget. Yeah, the first step is know thyself.
Yeah, because it's to me, like if you think about what makes you effective in the world, or me effective in the world, or us effective in the world, is our presence, and to be able to really embody that integrity of bringing our best self to the world. And what does that mean? And you can really be this it's almost like a rock. The world can be going on around you. And whatever your goals are, or whatever your passion is, you're able to be that rock. And really even the pebble, and ripples in the pond, and really make an impact. But it all starts from that integrity. If and when we have that integrity.
It's being present. So I have a friend, very, very good, dear friend of mine, one of my oldest friends in the world, and she's also like, I think, one of the best stage managers in the country. And we used to follow each other around. She got her Stratford contract about a week before I got mine. She got her Citadel contract in Edmonton 10 minutes before I got mine. So we kind of been following each other around. And we have, over the years, over the 20 years, although every time I bring that number up, she says, shut up, stop bending that long. We've been there for each other. There's one moment that really sticks out to me as we were having this conversation about presence and being there. Is about 15 years ago or so. She was stage managing a show in Calgary, a one-man show with one man who was one of our professors in theater school. And I came to see the show because we support our friends like that. And went up to the booth at the back of the theater and went in and said hello and said, great show. And said what I thought about it. It went really clean. And Barry did a really great job. And then she told me that she and her boyfriend at the time had just broken up. And I went, okay. And this is years before my NLP practice started. What I knew that what I needed to do at that moment was just to be here for her. So that's what I did. Is I gathered myself, not as good as I can do it now, but I gathered myself and was just present for her in that time.
And that's a great example of integrity in the moment. For me, I remember a time when my daughter was 6 or 7 months old, And we brought her home, and I remember it was a very busy day I had. And it was very distracting. There's things going on all over the place, and very distracted. And I remember my wife, Kat, she was sleeping, and Lindsay was crying in her room. And I remember we were going into the crib, picking her up, and I remember it was rocking her, but I was distracted of it. Right? I'm thinking, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, and whatever. And she's crying, and it's just kind of like, quiet. I got to go. And I just remember getting caught up in the moment. And then I remember just taking a second to recenter and to focus on her. And it's like, why am I distracted? This is a very precious moment, this gift that I have. And I remember just focusing my attention on her, and she just quietly just moving. And I just thought, wow. Wow.
So, when we're training, when we're up there in front of the room, a large part of what it is that we do is walk out the walk. Starting that first day of the prac in Trans-Cherokee.
Yes, the bar has been great.
With our buckets in our hands. And when we say good morning, what we're saying is, we're here. You're here with us. Let's go.
That's right. Thank you.